Manchester United 2, Villarreal 0. It's a big win. It's a big win. It's job done. We're through to guaranteed to go to the knockout phases, and barring a catastrophe. Actually, no, I think we'll even definitely finish first as well. Sum it up, because there was a lot of changes made by Carrick. Was he brave? Was he decisive? Did you like what you saw? And what was the performance for you?
So, I think the team selection was a bit of a shocker for everybody. Bruno dropped from the starting 11. That hasn't happened in probably forever. And, you know, the introduction of Donny van der Beek, Martial, very refreshing. I thought it was a very refreshing change. And, you know, he kept the core team with McFred there. So, yeah, refreshing to see some changes, and that was good. Now, having watched the 90 minutes that we've seen, nothing has clearly changed with Carrick at the helm, and it's only been, what, 1 or 2 days? Well, 2 days. So, you know, me coming into this game, Flex, I did watch it and I was thinking, I knew what to expect, but I was hoping to be proved wrong, if that made sense. And the game for me was what we have been seeing from Ollie, especially, and as we know, Carrick has been around Ollie throughout this whole process. It's just the same old same with United. Play shit for 85 minutes, nick the game, and that's that. Ronaldo again, amazing. You know, just before we went live, like he has scored like over 798 goals. That's mad. It's just complete madness. He's the GOAT. I did think that some of the substitutions, he made them quite early-ish. I'd say good changes. Bruno came on, affected the game straight away. And I think that's now it may give us that little bit of confidence we do need to go into a game like Chelsea, which is coming up. But overall for this game, I did think that we didn't play well for large spells, like Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, those Alex Tellers. I could name so many players that didn't play well, but I think what's important is the result, and we managed to get a smash and grab 2-0. So yeah.
Was there an element of togetherness though for you in terms of the performance and how they saw it through, or was it more so actually? It wasn't that they all stuck together and made an amazing performance. It was just like, you know, De Gea done his thing and then they gave us a goal and then the game was kind of dead from there. How did you see like the squad in terms of their reaction to what's been going on? Did you see a reaction, or was it? I mean,
it's kind of hard to tell. In terms of the gameplay, I didn't really see a reaction because it was just much of the same what we've been seeing. Yeah. But what I did see was in the moments when we scored, you know, players coming off, interactions between teammates, interactions between Carrick and the coaching staff and the team. You can tell that today's result meant a lot. You can tell that they were trying. I just feel that we're just at the moment in the hands of a coaching staff that are inadequate. And that's no fault of the players. That's not even the fault of Carrick and his group of players. Like their experience just isn't what we need at this moment in time. I did see positives in terms of, you know, players, you know, how can I put it? Just sort of kind of like the relationships that you can see, maybe not in the gameplay, but you can see the relationships that they actually care. It's a group. They like each other and they want to work for each other.
Which one?
Players like, you know, Donny van der Beek. Him and Sancho was a bright spark today, I might add. Very bright spark. But again, De Gea, amazing today. If it wasn't for De Gea, we would be talking about a completely different result.
De Gea saved, doesn't it?
Yeah, he did. He saved us. And yeah, I just think we shouldn't expect changes overnight. I don't even think we should expect changes overnight once a manager comes in. You said it the best. You know, we're going to have to go through a few more tough times. We shouldn't get carried away with today. Good result. Did what we needed to do, but for large parts of that game, outplayed and made a lot of mistakes.
Let's talk about the positives though. We are through. We have put in an up and down performance, but we are through and scored 2 goals and kept a clean sheet. I can't remember the last time we kept a clean sheet. Well, it's actually Spurs away. But Ronaldo, you know, we were saying during the game, has he even touched the ball? You know, and it's not through any fault of his own. You know, he spent some time. He started the game on the left, it looked like. Then it looked like a front two. Then he went to up front by himself, and Martial went to the left. He was all over the place trying to get involved in the game and couldn't for large parts. We capitalise on a mistake. He scores again. He is inevitable. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He is THANOS
Giving one snip.
Ronaldo is Thanos. I think that's your video. Ronaldo is Thanos.
He is Thanos. Yeah, I've said it, and I saw a lot of other people on YouTube saying that, oh, he's another. I said it first here on United View. It's for me, DJ. I'm claiming that. But to be, in all seriousness, the man is a machine. He doesn't touch the ball for 85 minutes, and he'll pop up with a goal. And that is why he is the X factor in our team. He is the player that can make something happen. And we do have a lot of players that do individual brilliance, but he can make something happen out of nothing. He just needs one good chance.
Just half an opening. Yes, you can say, to lift it over for Ronaldo was easy. He gave it to him, couldn't really miss. But, you still got to be there. You still got to be alert to it.
Yeah, of course. You've still got to be in those positions, and he was. And, I'm not going to lie. Like, if any other player, for example, Rashford, if Rashford was in Ronaldo's position on the pitch and Fred won a tackle and gave him the ball, I don't think Rashford's scoring that. I don't. I think Rashford may overcomplicate it a little bit.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, he just has
that autonomous.
Autonomous. He's got the nous for it. He knows where the goal is. Chip over the keeper, and that kind of then was. We built from that a little bit. We built from that. We put pressure on Villarreal, and Villarreal, I'll give them a mention. They played so good for 85 minutes and good football, loads of chances, but just can't put the ball in the net. And this game. It's the results business. And today we got the result 2-0. So I'm happy, and Cristiano Ronaldo, hopefully he can bring that form again back into Chelsea, because we're definitely going to need him.
Has Jadon Sancho announced himself?
I think he has, man. I think he has. He played well against Watford. And, everyone was hoping that he would start today, and he does start today. And first half was a little bit quiet, but so was most of the Manchester United players.
There was no one could get anything.
Exactly. Second half, he come alive. He's trying to make things happen. He's trying the 1-2s. He's trying to link up with the forward players. And he did that. He had an earlier chance with Bruno. Good interlinking play. Bruno finds him again. Left foot shot. Maybe he could have done a little bit better, but, good save from their keeper. And then from there, he was getting in. I think he had a good cross in the first half. I can't remember who got on the end of it, but there's a good cross in the first half. And we're now seeing him slowly but surely now build up those performances so we can get a good run of form. I think he is coming into form. I don't want to speak too early. Still got Chelsea's a tough ask, but he's coming into some form now. And I think the key thing is he's on the right-hand side, which that's what we brought him for. And he looks
looking good there, isn't it? He's
much better on the right-hand side. Much better.
It's a really well-taken goal from him as well. Moving forward, Chelsea on the weekend, what changes do you think you could see? Do you think, Bruno came in and ended up getting an assist, to be fair, in not long. On the sheet, it's going to say Bruno came on for 15 minutes and got an assist straight away, sort of thing. It will say that, but he was dropped for Donny van de Beek. Can you see him being on the bench again for Chelsea? And what other changes do you think could be there?
I definitely think Bruno is not sitting on the bench for Chelsea. No way. And you know what? I've noticed this about Bruno. Whenever he might not start a game or he comes on sort of second half or whatever, he kind of has this energy about him. Like, I want to make stuff happen. And he gets on the ball and he's very vibrant and stuff like that. Compared to kind of when he starts games, you see a little bit of that sometimes, but then large parts he can go, not missing, but a bit quiet. So I'm thinking he's definitely going to come in against Chelsea. I think we will see some changes against Chelsea. Martial had a start today.
What do you make of him?
I think he's just the victim of just not getting a run of games. We mentioned it before. He's been brought in from the cold. He's going to need some time. He's going to need confidence. He's a confidence player. We know that about Martial. So I hope he gets some minutes against Chelsea. I would start maybe Rashford. We look a bit more dangerous with Rashford in terms of
a couple of times straight away in behind. That's the thing that I say about the two. It's the change. It's the difference in tempo. Yes, Martial's better on the ball and keeping it and stuff. But when you want a different dynamic, but maybe that's the way forward. Later on in games, you kind of want to. Let's see.
Let's keep it. Yeah, and I think just kind of predicting what team Chelsea are going to put out. Reece James. I like Rashford up against him. I think that'll be a good contest there. I think Sancho definitely needs to start. I personally would want a little bit more control in the midfield, so I'd probably go for sort of if you're gonna have McTominay as your distributor of the ball, which he is not that good. I'd rather swap him out for Donny and keep Fred there, or you bring in Matic. But I do think Donny and Bruno have to play together. They have to play against Chelsea, because all it's going to be is kind of similar what we saw for 85 minutes today, Flex, and that's just surviving waves and waves of pressure. And I don't want that. I want us to be able to at least hang with them a little bit in the midfield. And I think having someone like Donny and Matic or Donny and Fred even, and we can maybe do a thing.
Cool. Listen, we go again.
Chelsea.